Oh, where have you been, my blue-eyed son? And where have you been, my darling young one? I've stumbled on the side of 12 misty mountains. I've walked and I've crawled on 6 crooked highways. I've stepped in the middle of 7 sad forests. I've been out in front of a dozen dead oceans. I've been 10,000 miles on the mouth of a graveyard. And it's so hard, it's so hard, it's so hard, and it's so hard. Oh, hard rains are gonna fall. Oh, what did you see, my blue-eyed son? And what did you see, my darling young one? I saw a newborn baby with wild wolves around it. I saw a highway of diamonds with nobody on it. I saw a back branch with blood that kept on dripping. I saw a room full of men with their hammers a-bleeding. I saw a white ladder all covered with water. I saw 10,000 talkers whose tongues were all broken. I saw guns and sharp swords in the hands of young children. And it's so hard, oh it's so hard, oh it's so hard, and it's so hard, oh hard rains are gonna fall. And what did you hear, my blue-eyed son? And what did you hear, my darling young one? I heard the sound of a thunder, it roared with a warning. I hear the roar of a wave that could drown the whole world. I heard 100 drummers whose hands were blazing. I heard 10,000 whispering and nobody listening. I heard one person starve and many people laughing. Heard the song of a poet who had died in the gutter. Heard the sound of a clown who cried in the alley. And it's so hard, and it's so hard, and it's so hard, and it's so hard, oh it's so hard rains are gonna fall. Oh, and who did you meet, my blue-eyed son? Who did you meet, my darling young one? I met a young child beside a dead pony. I met a white man who walked a black dog. I met a young woman whose body was a-burning. I met a young girl, she gave me a rainbow. I met one man who was wounded in love. I met another man who was wounded in hatred. And it's so hard, and it's so hard, and it's so hard, and it's so hard, oh hard rains are gonna fall. And what will you do now, my blue-eyed son? And what will you do now, my darling young one? I'm going back out for the rain starts a-falling. I'll walk to the depths of the deepest black forest, where the people are many and their hands are all empty, where the pellets of poison are flooding their waters, where the home of the valley meets the damn dirty prison, where the executioner's face is always well hidden, where the hunger is ugly, where the souls are forgotten, where the black is the color, where none is the number. And I'll tell and I'll think it and speak it and breathe it and reflect it from a mountain so all souls can see it. Then I'll stand on the ocean until I start sinking. But I know my songs well before I start singing. And it's so hard, oh it's so hard, oh it's so hard, oh it's so hard, oh hard rains are gonna fall.